Victor. How'd you feel after watching the game film?
It's like every week, we do a lot of things well, but, we give up too many big plays, and that's what really hurt us. So, expect the same thing. We got to eliminate the big plays, and we'll be where we want to be.
What about you personally?
I thought I played well. My best career game here so far, but, I got to build on it and just, keep a competitive spirit around this team.
You enjoying the weather?
No, not at all. But it's getting cold, but you just got to get used to it.
How critical is it to win these last 4 games now with the schedule getting maybe a little more manageable the rest of the way?
We're just taking every game, one game at a time, and just, right now our focus is on Troy and not the rest of the season. Dooley said it's our second season. That's what we all taking it as the second season. So, in order to start the second season, you got to go 1-0. So all our focus is on Troy.
I know you were hurt last year, but do you know when the season really started to turn south last year? And I mean, obviously it ended with the Kentucky loss, but can you pinpoint when exactly things started really unraveling?
I can't pinpoint an exact moment, but you just knew there were times where players didn't believe in the coach and coaches didn't believe in the players, and when you got that, it's a recipe for disaster. So that's what happened.
And as a leader on this team, how do you make sure that that doesn't happen this year for your last season?
I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen this year. We have a real close bunch. Players believe in the coaches believe in the players, and we know what we're doing wrong. We know what we got to correct. So we're just going out to the best of our ability and just get better every day.
When there's so much chatter about your coach's situation and his future, is it a distraction? Does it give you more incentive, or how do the players respond to something like that?
It doesn't bother us much. We've heard it all year, and we've gone out and practiced well. We compete well all game long until we just give it the big plays. But the distraction about the coaches doesn't bother us at all.
What is the difference then from last year to this year in the unity? Because it's mostly the same exact guys.
It is. It's a different mindset the way we approach the off season. Hold each other accountable. Team bonding experiences. It's just us being around each other and being together. We didn't want to have happen what happened last year happen this year. So, it's big on leadership this year and just leading by example. Pulling each other together.
What have you seen from Troy so far?
They're averaging 90 plays a game right now. So there's up-tempo offense and try to spread you out. So, we got to get in line and get our short calls in. We're going to narrow it down this week and be able to play fast.
Herman, how much of the difficulties on defense are mental and how much are physical?
The physical part is just pre-snap alignments, not being aligned right, and from that part you don't give yourself a chance. And the mental part is just not knowing what to do. You know it before you get out there, but once you get on the field, it's like a mental lapse. So, we got to correct it at practice and correct it on the practice field.
Has the change in defensive philosophies, has that been difficult for the guys to grasp?
Not really, because we do it well at practice. It's just when we go to the game, it's like a mental lapse, and guys just don't do it right. So, we got to figure out where the mental bust comes in there and just correct it.
Is it getting the signals called in time? I mean, it seems like people are just scrambling for the signals to be called over and over and over.
No, the problem is some guys don't look to the sideline and rely on other guys to give them the call. It's tough when you got some guys that have to line up the D-line and get them set, but, everybody got to echo the signals and echo the calls and just make sure everybody gets the line.
I'm sorry.
You talk about the seniors. I mean, you had one of your best games. Zach had one of his best games. Several of the seniors really stepped up. This is a time when you guys have to pick it up so that the rest of the team doesn't quit. Can you just talk about that?
We haven't really thought about, picking it up. We're just trying to be consistent all year as far as the seniors go. But, we know we have a bowl game to play for, and that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to motivate this team. Things are not going our way right now as we want them, but we know where the mistakes come in and why they're not going our way. So, our main job is just to encourage those guys and just get them to eliminate the big plays and eliminate the bust, and then you'll be right where you want to be.